Thank you to all those wonderful people who are out there downloading and listening to us. And just for you guys, a special episode of the Fairy Tale Podcast. So hello and welcome to another special episode of the Fairy Tale Podcast. We are here with, finally, Tia Ballard, the voice of Happy.
Hi, everybody.
Well, it's great to finally have you on. We've been pushing to try and get you for a while, and I know that you've been in demand.
Yeah.
But is there anything you'd like to say to all of our listeners?
I just want to thank you, all of you, for the support. It's been such a blessing to get to know all of the fans, and I'm meeting them all the time now, and I just love it, and I love being given this opportunity to play Happy.
From listening to the episodes of the dub from the first DVD set, I've got to say that I think they chose perfectly with letting you be the voice of Happy.
Oh, thanks.
It was really funny because going into the dub, Happy was the character I was going to be the most critical of. I was like, oh, I'm really going to, I feel bad for the person doing Happy because I know I'm going to be the one that, tears this apart because I'm like, oh. And then your voice was actually the one voice I didn't have to get used to.
Oh, thanks.
Everybody else I kind of had to adjust to, and then once I made that adjustment, I just loved it all over again. But yours was the one that just kind of, it seemed like it fit from the get-go, so.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, there's definitely, when you love a show in one language, it's definitely something to get used to when you bring it into the new language.
Right.
But, go ahead.
I asked this of Jeremy, and because of how she was talking about it, I felt I had to ask you. Now, around April was when Funimation actually announced that they had the license for Fairy Tale, but obviously you had been recording for it previously, so you knew that you were a character in Fairy Tale. How badly were you sitting on pins and needles to let people know, but you couldn't?
Oh, it was very, very hard. The more I played Happy, the more I fell in love with him. And knowing that I couldn't tell the world about this magnificent blue cat just broke my heart.
At Colossal Con, and we were there, and this was around the time that we just officially decided that we were going to start doing the podcast, and we got to sit down with Todd for about 15 minutes because he was the only person announced. And they actually had Fairy Tale merchandise, and she said that she went into the dealer room. Jeremy went into the dealer room and bought the Lucy Key set because she was so happy to be involved in it. They were like, "Oh, do you play Lucy?" And she's like, "No, I just like this."
Yeah, the day I was actually at FUNimation when I found out that I could talk about it, and I actually found out from a fan who congratulated me online. And so that's how I found out, and I remember bursting in on Tyler while he was directing Todd in Fairy Tale, and I burst in on them. Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I should tell the world I played Happy. And he was like, wait a second, don't tell the world yet, let's just double check this. So we double checked, of course, with the big dog, and they said, okay, so that's the day, it all came out. It's like having a baby and you're pregnant and you can't tell anybody, but except instead of a baby, it's a little blue cat.
Which I don't know why, but for some reason that just sounds so much more adorable.
I love that analogy.
I love that analogy. And eventually the egg is going to hatch, and we're going to have a big, blue, cute, happy cat. But, we didn't see anything until it was announced on Anime News Network, and we usually wait until it's on ANN before we'll actually talk about it on the show. So, because we figure if ANN is posting it, that means they got permission. So we're safe. If it's posted on Anime News Network, we figure we're safe. So when it comes to Fairy Tale news, we kind of leave it be. I don't know if you heard, but I'm hoping that you guys actually get more of the series because if you do grab up the next part, it will be up to episode 96, and it would be the 3 OVA, or at least 2 of the 3 OVAs. And there's also a fairy tale movie that is going to be coming out in August in Japan. So if everything goes right and sales are made, y'all may be getting to dub a fairy tale movie, and that would be awesome, and I want that to happen so bad.
We are not the only ones. Fairy Tale's such a great show, just not only the length of it, but the fact that it brings work to everyone at FUNimation. Everyone is involved in this show, and so happy to be a part of it. So I hope we do get
such a huge cast.
Huge! Awesome!
It's like this giant thing that's spanning this huge scope, and the arc that we're in right now in the manga, Hiro Mashima made a side note on, it wasn't last week's chapter, it was the week before that, and he was saying that he was going to be bringing, because there's like this big tournament, this magical tournament, and you're going to see people that you haven't seen in forever just coming in there and being major storyline characters in this. So like, people that you thought were like bit characters are going to show up and actually be important characters later on in the series, and we're like, wow, I really hope Funimation gets up to this part, because like so many people are going to be like, yay!
Yeah!
The story has been really, really, really fun to read and watch so far, and what did you think about your character? I mean, when you first saw it, you were like, "Oh yay, I'm the little blue cat."
Well, when I first was called into audition, he really wanted me to read for Lucy, and Happy was kind of like, "You can read for Happy too," because of course I've got to read for the little cute animals. That's just that's just how I roll. So I went through Lucy's, and I remember the side for Lucy was so intense. I don't remember what it was. I just remember she yelled a lot. Mm-hmm. And by the time I was finished with the Lucy audition, I was so exhausted that I pretty much had to claw myself back up to the mic to audition for Happy. And I fell in love with him instantly. As soon as I started reading for him, I was like, this is the one I want. This is the one I want. I want him. It was just a few lines, and then of course, and they wanted whoever to audition to say I in as many different emotions as they could. Just, I, just a big reel of eyes. And that's when I fell in love with him. I was like, he's got a catchphrase. I need him. And it was actually December of last year when I got the text from Tyler saying, "You want to play a little blue cat?"
He's a nice guy.
He was really, really cool with us and so nice. And he was like, "I'm glad to be on here with people who love this series just as much as me." It was such a wonderful experience, because not only is he a director, but he's a fanboy just like the rest of us. So that's what made it really, really fun for our part. Now, how much character study did you have to do beforehand, or did you have to do any?
Well, we're not required to do any, but I was so in love with him, I wanted to know everything about him. And I remember after I got cast, calling up Tyler and being like, "Does he have a girlfriend? Because he should have a girlfriend. If he doesn't, he needs to get one."
Okay. Well then, I was gonna wait till the end of the show to tell you this. But one of the things that we're doing next year, when we bump into you guys, if we know that we're going to a con that you're going to be at, we have a girl that we're commissioning that makes plushies. Mm-hmm. And I've already got a Happy plushie here. If I were on video, you could see the Happy plushie sitting on my bed. But and we're going to give another of those Happy plushies to Todd, and we were going to commission her to make a Charle plushie for you.
Oh, that is so sweet! Because
the next arc, after what Funimation has licensed, you find out that there is a female cat that's white, and Happy's totally head over heels for her.
Yes, and I am so excited. You guys, I feel so bad because that's like the main reason I want to do the next thing of Fairy Tale. Is I'm happy to like get a girl.
Not only that. All right. I want to get the next part licensed so that I could officially just hand you a Charle plushie, and so I could walk up to the voice of Gagiel and hand him a Panther Lily, and they're not like confused. What is this?
Yeah.
Because I love Panther Lily. He's so cute and adorable.
Yeah, and rough and tough.
It's basically he looks like Happy, except he's a black cat, and he's very masculine. He has a masculine voice. Happy is the adorable one. Charle is the snobby one. And Panther Lily is the butch.
Oh, so funny.
It's so cute, and they all have their little cats. They all have their little cats now. So
it's hilarious too because since everyone in the studio is basically in Fairy Tale, Tyler's having to think of people like, oh, if we do get the next part, who's gonna play this character? Who's gonna play this character? And I was like, just let me be Happy and Charle. I can do it.
Well, I was joking around on the interview. I was like, yeah, if y'all get season 2, let me come in and audition for like random guy B or whatever. I don't care. You throw me in as an extra, so long as I can say I got to do something for it, I'm happy. But no, you were happy.
I'm happy.
Right. All right. Did anybody else have any other questions? I've been talking too much already.
So you obviously fell in love with Happy from the get-go. Was there any other characters that you really, really, really had an interest in voice acting for before you met Happy?
Actually, all of them.
Yes, because you make a perfectly good
I know it's a cop-out. It's not a cop-out answer. I really fell in love with all of the characters in this show. I watch anime, but I usually only watch my favorite anime.
What are those?
Uh-oh.
What are mine? Gunslinger Girl and Shaman King.
I love Shaman King.
Mm-hmm. That was my first anime I ever saw I was in high school, and I fell absolutely head over heels with Manta Oyamada, and I wanted to marry him and have his babies, and I was a total fangirl.
Yes! It's our first time having on a voice actor that's also a fangirl. Yes!
You just made his day.
You did.
Aww.
Okay, all right, now my next question. What is your favorite food to eat?
My favorite food? Oh crap! Raw fish. No, I'm kidding.
What?
That was a Happy reference.
Yeah, sushi for Happy. Gotcha.
My favorite snack? Just lettuce. Lettuce with nothing on it. Lettuce straight from the head.
Okay, so when I see you at a con, I'm bringing you lettuce for being a gunslinger girl.
Can I bring you cabbage? My cabbages!
I also love peanut, but like in the shell, unsalted peanut. I will gobble those up like crazy. I don't know why. It's like an obsession. Peanut.
Because I know Monica loves chocolate. And one of the things I was gonna do is if I get to a convention where she's at, because I can bake like little chocolate candies and stuff, and I was gonna see if I could find a way to cut out a Happy and make like little Happy chocolates. So I'd have like they would be little chocolates that are shaped like Happy from Fairy Tale, and give those to her. She is probably like, damn you, why are you not making me Happy chocolates?
Happy shapes. You can cut the Happy shapes out of lettuce.
I cut Happy shapes out of lettuce, like Happy shaped
like a
lettuce.
Boss.
That seems like an extraordinarily large amount of work to go through for some lettuce. But at the same time, if she wants Happy lettuce, we shall give her Happy lettuce.
You can turn a head of lettuce into a happy head.
Yeah, like what if you like take a head of lettuce and you cut it into the shape of Happy? Would you eat it?
Make it Happy's face. Make it look like Happy's face. She's like, "Hi, I'm tasty."
That would be so cute, like giving it its voice while you're eating it.
But we were thinking about that, and you know what? I love you for Gunslinger Girl. I really, really love that show. That show is kick-ass.
That is the show that made me want to become a voice actress for Funimation. I was a fangirl first.
I've been rewatching Dragon Ball Z recently, and they weren't joking around when they said Chris Sabat was practically every voice on Dragon Ball Z. Like, I didn't realize it at first, but now going back and listening, and I've got a better ear for it, I'm like, okay, that's Chris Sabat. Oh my God, he's there too. What the hell?
Chris Sabat is my adopted father. He calls me his daughter. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I love him.
So he has two of them.
Yes, now he has two, and now she's got a big sister. Yay!
I've seen that you were at a con with Chris as well, Chris Ayers.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the other funny thing is I recently found out that he was Everloo.
Oh yes,
he was Duke Everloo. All right, and that was the arc I really want to get into right now is that invade Everloo's mansion arc. Just because, all right, when I saw it in Japanese, it was insanely funny because they did the whole ninja bit where they're all like ning ning, and I gotta say, when I heard you guys go, ninja! Like, I had the DVD playing on my computer and I was screen sharing with Gray over in the UK. And so we were watching it at the same time and you could hear us both falling over with laughter.
Oh, good!
And then we went back and watched it again and we couldn't stop laughing. We just couldn't. Like, we were like, maybe if we watch it the fifth time, it just won't be nearly as funny. And we hear ninja! And we're like, no, it's still funny! So I gotta say, really, really, really good job to you guys because Fairy Tail for me kind of feels like how One Piece is when Funimation got a hold of One Piece. Yeah, the voices aren't going to be the same, but they're never going to be the same when they change to a different language set. But that doesn't matter to me so long as you nail the essence of the characters, and you did that. Like,
that's wonderful.
The humor was in all the correct places. The drama was in all the correct places. I am still watching Fairy Tail. It's just in a different language. There's nothing changed about it at all. It is still those characters. They're just speaking English.
Exactly, and that is so important for fans of shows to understand that the purpose of a dub is to not copy it word for word. It's to give you that feeling, the essence of the show, what the director was trying to do at that point. If you were supposed to laugh, you were supposed to laugh at that point, and we will make you laugh at that point. But a lot of people don't understand that.
I don't know how much you heard about the reaction at New York Comic Con, but I was there, and unfortunately, I was the only one of us that was there. But I was there for the viewing of the episode 3, 4, and 5 that they showed there, dubbed. And it wasn't just me. Everybody was laughing at the same parts. It was like we were laughing, we were on the edge of our seats, we were crying, all at the same areas, and it was just great. And I think it made it even better was the fact that, you know, people knew that Hiromashima and Tyler and Todd and Colleen and Newton and Jeremy were all in there doing the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the funniest part was how Hiromashima actually introduced himself. He just walked up to the mic and was like, "What's up?" And then he's like, "What's up?" What I got me home? And I'm like, "Holy crap!" Now it changes to the Japanese. He just walked up and was like, "What's up?" Like it's not even a big deal. We're like, "Oh, you must be from New York and you're pretending to be that Asian guy." No, but it was so funny, and he's like, I hope you enjoy this because I haven't seen it in English either, so you guys are watching it with me for the first time, so this is going to be awesome. And we were like, yay! But it wasn't just me. From the crowd, and it was a rather large crowd, they actually had to close off the line, and there were like 200-something people still in line outside that couldn't get in, and I think the room was like 300 or so plus people that were in there. It was huge, and there were that many people. Like I was standing in the back. There were just so many people in there, and we were all like laughing and getting really excited all at the same time. So it was really fun.
And that's what makes me happy. The fans people think that the voice actors give the character life. No, the fans keep the characters living and breathing.
Exactly.
So I'm so happy that you all liked it. What tells me is Tyler. Tyler, any show he does, he thinks of it as his baby, and every character is as important as a main character. And that is when you know that you love a show and you have a good director that cares about the product.
Could you list a few of the main characters you voiced?
You mean another anime?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm really bad about remembering what I'm in.
I know one other cute little character that you are, Charle from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I am little Charle Panda from Full Metal.
I should have known.
Oh my god, I love you.
Full Metal fanatic right here.
Like, I'm the mother of Happy and Charle, and they're brothers, and it's weird.
This is starting to sound like an episode of Ranma.
Yay! I love
I
that.
also play Mizune from Rosario Vampire. I play Kusuno from Sekirei, Ren and Ryback, and a lot of others I'm really bad at remembering. I'm more fangirl than voiceover. I mean, I guess I have a really hard time remembering what I'm in. The fans remember, I don't, just because to me, I love my job.
Okay. Well, I know our Wendy will probably kill me if we don't ask this one. And you did say you're fangirl, so who are your two biggest fangirl crushes?
In all of anime?
And anime. And who are your two biggest fangirl crushes in Fairy Tail?
Oh my goodness.
We're putting her on the spot.
It's really hard. Wait, okay. Name me off the boys in Fairy Tail. There's Natsu and Gray.
There's Natsu, there's Gray, there's Elfman, there's Jet, there's Droy, Loki.
Loki's my guy. Loki and Gray.
Oh!
And Natsu, but... yeah.
Loki and Gray.
You are not getting that today. You just made this Juvia very happy.
You made me happy.
Something tells me I should have also been Juvia. Of course, I mean, I don't think she should be our Juvia, considering that when we actually do Juvia lines in the manga, my direction is basically, bondage slave mode. That's how she should say.
You know what's funny is when we record Fairy Tail, and Happy has to say Natsu a lot. And so many times we have to redo my work because it sounds like he's yelling out Nazi. Like, go Nazi! It's so funny and embarrassing.
Has anybody seen Kyle? I think he's like this tall. Seen Kyle? Anybody?
Oh my god.
Alright, so anyway, what about the anime fangirl crushes? Like, who are your two biggest crushes in anime?
There's some anime fans that just watch anime. They don't care what it is, they'll watch it. I'm not like that. I'm a cartoon fan. If it's a good anime that I like, I'll watch it. But other than that, I'm just cartoons in general. So, my fangirl crush from anime is still Manta Oyamata after all these years from Shaman King. And, gosh, I don't know.
Don't know your second?
I have to have a second, even though I don't know. All right.
I tell you what. To be fair, we'll share ours as well. Is that fair?
Oh well, sure.
Okay. We can already tell you that Juvia is Chrono in devil form from Chrono.
Oh my freaking god, he's sexy!
Gray, you want to tell her yours?
No, I don't really do that sort of thing.
Yeah, but you know there's at least one girl that you're like, I would totally marry that if I could.
All of them?
All of them?
It's Juvia, right? Juvia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go that way.
Get to no way, shape, or form Ultier. No. Elfman, what about you?
It's a really tough one, but one that's always stuck with Zeno.
Ino?
Yep.
From Naruto? Okay. Lisana?
Oh man, should I go with the first quote-unquote anime crush or the ones off the top of my head?
Your first anime crush.
Okay, so I know Avatar doesn't count as an anime, but Zuko was my first anime crush.
Zuko's amazing! I love Zuko.
It's just because Dante Bosco is a pimp. How can you not be? The man is Rufio. Rufio. Jet.
Is it bad that I have a tie?
No.
Okay. Well, the tie is basically Winry Rockbell and Shiemi Moriyama.
Okay. Charle.
I have to say that it's Abel Night Road in his Krusnik form from Trinity Blood.
Trinity Blood, yeah.
And if I couldn't have him, I'd have to go with Kadaj.
Ah, I think I'm gonna go old school with mine. I think mine would be Ryoko. Would probably be mine. So
Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah, Tenchi Muyo. Kicking it back old school with Ryoko. Though I also had, I also like Washu just because of like how smart she is and everything. Oh, it's awesome. And then you find out later, thanks to Funimation, that she's goddess. So yeah. Oh yeah, I heard Tia giggle.
Yeah.
Her laughs are adorable, and I want to keep them.
Thanks!
She's like, I want to put your laughs in a bottle for when I'm feeling bad, and then I just open the bottle, and everything's good.
I get that a lot. Christopher Robin Miller, who plays Professor Layton, I met him at a con, and he said he wanted to keep me in his pocket, have pocket Tia. So that was very good.
I heard
See, now I can't
Robin
say
invited
that because somebody
Winnie the
else
Pooh.
already has, and I'm like, that's not fair.
We should make an app that plays her laugh.
Yeah, we should make like the Tia app laugh,
I like it.
and then we charge like $1.99 to download the app, and all the proceeds go to Tia.
That'd be nice. I like it.
She's like, that's a great idea. Money for me. Yeah.
Funny thing.
Well, it's better than being broke.
Right? It's always better than being broke. Which, let's face it, we're anime nerds. We know about that situation.
Tell me about it.
Broke
Jeez.
is our state of mind. Any other questions?
I have one.
Well, you have one. Go ahead.
Oh, wow, one for us.
Has anybody ever told you that you sound just like Goofy's son, Max?
Max?
Yes, you sound just like him.
Seriously? The Goofy movie?
Yes.
I was just watching that the other day. So
Really?
Doesn't he he sound just like Max?
Tia, guess what?
What?
After today, I'm gonna be there.
Oh my god, he does!
Oh my God! How did I not hear that before?
Probably because you'd heard the other voices, like Zoinks, man, oh my god, gonna eat this whole sandwich scoop. You've heard those voices before. That's probably why. Like,
And your Joker voice.
oh, the Joker voice. I was still keeping with the. My name is Casey Kasem, and today on American Top 40, you're going to hear the most awesome tunes from around the country. And, yeah, I do the Mark Hamill Joker voice too, which is really cool because I got to meet him in NYCC as well. That was really cool.
That's nice.
I was like, oh my god, it's Mark Hamill! And then I fanboyed out because I was like, dude, I was watching you when I was like 1 year old and returned
That's
the
not creepy.
No, it really isn't.
It is. It actually isn't. No. But hello, Tia. Joker here. Just wanted to send some laughter to you while I could.
You're the Joker voice.
The other Joker voice? Oh God. So happy. Would you like to know how I got these scars? There's some stuff that I do, and actually the Joker voice came out as kind of me combining two voices together. It was Mo from The Simpsons and the Crypt Keeper from Tales of the Crypt, and that's how I figured to do it. So it was like, because this kid prank called me when I was like 12 or so, right? And he was like, is your refrigerator running? And the phone had rung for 4 times, so I pretended to be an answering machine. So I put the phone to my face and I go, Tales from the Crypt residents, we're not here to take your message right now, but leave your name and number after the scream.
Oh my goodness.
And then I put the receiver to my little brother, who's like 7 years younger than me. So at this point in time, he's like 3 or 4. I put it to his mouth, and I pinched his arm and twisted, and he screamed like a little girl. And I put the phone back to my ear, and I hear, I'm sorry, wrong number. Click.
I love it. That's great.
Like, okay, your voice is so cute. Like, your laughs are almost like one of those creepy little witch laughs, but it's really cute at the same time. It's so
Wow. Your voice is so cute. You sound like a creepy witch, but not.
weird. No, like, not one of the... Okay, not a creepy witch, but, like, you know those old cartoon witches or whatever? Their laughs? They're just a little weird. But it's cute!
I'm just a little witch that's, like, not grown into her ugliness yet. That's just kind of like following.
So,
So like the uber adorable little girl witch.
Yeah. There we go.
From Soul Eater. Yeah, her.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, she's awesome. But yeah, God, I need to start remembering names here. It's been so long since I watched or read Soul Eater. Put more new manga chapters out, damn you.
Which character are you trying to figure out?
The little girl that's one of the witches in Soul Eater.
Angela.
Yeah, she had like the most badass bodyguard ever.
I know.
Yeah, we've got a couple of people on here that do like random different voices and stuff too, and we're slowly learning. So yeah, like I said, we're the unprofessional voiceover people.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's.
As long as you have fun, that's what matters.
We do have a lot of fun with it. We have a blast as our outtakes test. Right. That's probably one of the things we're going to start doing next year. Every time we see you guys, we're just going to hand you one of the outtake CDs, and we're like, "Hey, remember how we said we have outtakes? Here you go, free of charge." Now you can see how badly we screw up. She'll be listening to us on the plane. Everybody will be looking at her. Why are you laughing? And I'm like, not my fault. Not my fault.
I think the improv's funnier.
Our happy. She'll be like saying something, and she's trying to read it, but she'll read too far ahead while she's trying to say the lines, and then she'll like trip over herself. She's, what was one of them? She's like, I remember. No, I don't.
She'll be like, I remember. I'm gonna say this line right if I can read it.
She comes up with some of the most like interesting stuff. Like there was a character, what was it, Ringo Amiyuri? And she was, like, rushing through the line, trying to get through it. And she's like, this guy, Ringo Starr. And I was like, he's not a member of the Beatles. And it was so funny because she was, like, using, like, that little itty-bitty child voice that she does. So we were basically like, yeah, for this episode, this character hasn't hit puberty because we just find this voice too cute to not use.
Do we get
Oh, we were like, we
if only Tina could be on, you could share
that's our favorite thing about doing the podcast, though, is that we're like, you know what, screw it, we're gonna put this voice to this character just because we find it funny, and then we're like, we'll leave it up to the anime to do the professional work. That's why we're the unprofessional school. We'll put whatever anywhere. Like Killer Bee in Naruto is this big, muscly, black rapper-looking dude. Like, if Ice-T were an anime character, that would be Killer Bee. Except Ice-T's actually good at rapping, and Killer Bee just kind of sucks. But,
he likes it, though.
Right, and I do all of Killer Bee's dialogue in the Mark Hamill Joker voice.
That's great.
So you get to hear Mark Hamill's Joker say, going through raps and rhyming, and then he'll say, like, Naruto, that's not gonna work, you stupid motherfucker! And it's just stuff like that, and people are like, that's awesome, we've always wanted to hear Joker cuss, and stuff like that. I'm like, really? That's your whole motivation behind this? Awesome. But, I mean, it's, yeah, we're silly.
Aw, that's good. Silly's good.
I like silly. Alright, who else had questions? Because now it's just me talking too much again.
I did. Out of all the voices that you've done that you can remember, what's your favorite? Besides Happy.
Gosh, I don't know. Not long ago, Monster Tale was released, which is a game on Nintendo DS, and I played Priscilla, who's a spoiled little princess, and I had a lot of fun with Chris Sabat with that one, because he directed me, so that was cool. I don't know, everybody's my favorite in different ways. I guess that's when it comes to, like, choosing your children. When you pick your favorite character. I can't, like, I'll hurt one if I pick one. No, I can't.
Okay, so it's characters, not anime. Awesome. I'll remember that. And next time I'm on with somebody, I'll be like, what's your favorite anime? What's your favorite anime? No, you can't say that about characters. You can say that about characters, not about anime. You have to choose an anime. They're going to be like trying to backpedal. I'm like, no, you have to choose an anime. So says Tia Ballard.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. You'll come to work and people will be like glaring at you. You'll be like, what? We're on with the Fairy Tale Podcast people. Oh no!
You've ruined my rep.
No, we won't do that. We'll try to be nice. In case you wanted to ask us any more questions, I want to fill you in on some stuff real quick. I don't know why I didn't even tell you this at the beginning, but the way our show is set up, we do. Oh my God, there is so much awesome stuff in Cooking with Elfman, but the one I really want to promote right now is he basically gives these little recipes that can be made on the cheap. My favorite one so far is he has given a recipe on how to make Reptar bars.
Oh, nice.
From Rugrats, Reptar bars. And it was like, oh, I want that so much. We all love and hate Cooking with Elfman because we love it because he describes some of the most awesome food, but we hate it because after it's over, we're like drooling and we want.
Aw, that's cool.
I try and help revive them, though, somewhat.
The original idea was to try to see if we could make Epic Mealtime anime style.
It worked.
It kind of did at the same time, but I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily Epic Mealtime because not everything's made out of meat, bacon, and beer. But
Bacon strips and bacon strips.
Bacon on top of bacon, there is no fail in this. But
bacon on top of bacon with bacon dressing.
Oh my God, that sounds.
There is a meal out there that's a bacon mug filled with cheddar cheese.
Oh.
That's not a heart attack in a bottle, no.
You want to give me the restaurant that this is made at?
You guys are.
I want to go to the restaurant where all the menu items are based off of meat, girl.
There's also
favorite segment is. As soon as we mention Cooking with Elfman, it's all about food.
There's also another one that they make a martini glass made of bacon and fill it with breakfast food.
Oh, that's nothing. If we ever get Elfman to start talking about the video game and anime.
What anime that is out that you wish you could have had a voice in?
That would definitely have to be Gunslinger Girl, because that's my absolute favorite thing that Funimation has done. It means so much to me. Back when I was just fangirl, I would stalk Caitlin Glass's blog, and now she and I are like besties, which is pretty awesome. I love her, I love her, I love her. And Triella was my favorite character in the world.
Yeah.
She's
Okay, you were getting twice the hugs because she's my favorite character.
Really? Oh, that's great.
Triella's my favorite, followed by Henrietta. Just because I love Henrietta because she's like the one that collects the teddy bears. No, Triella collects the teddy bears. Yeah, Triella collects the teddy bears, and Henrietta's the one that her and Jose. I love the relationship with her and Jose.
I love the relationship between Triella. Oh my gosh, do you hear me? Now I'm like out of voice actor mode and into that was
okay. My favorite. I mean, I love. There's a lot of really, really, really good titles that Funimation has put out, but the number one for me is actually Fruits Basket.
Oh my God.
I love Fruits Basket, and it's mostly because I am Shigure. I love that. I'm that 28-year-old sitting there scrubbing at the desk going, high school girls. No, but I love John Bergmeyer for that. I love him to death. He was so awesome.
He's very gentle, very soft, Jose, and I would love to have directed Gunslinger Girl just because the series means so much to me. And when you become a voice actor and you're a fangirl for certain titles first, it's very hilarious when you meet the people who play your favorite characters in the work setting, because you want to tell them how much their work means to you, but you don't want to come off as a creep. So you have to really, really be careful in how you tell them, I'm in love with you.
Oh, hey, John. Oh, nice to meet you, man. Dude, I love your script writing. You do such a great job. By the way, I loved you as Shigure. I mean, Karama was great. Jose was awesome, but like forever you were ingrained into my mind as Shigure. That was such a great and iconic character. Really liked it.
Okay, but when you're a giggly, blonde little Texan with a high-pitched voice, it comes off as, oh my gosh, you're so awesome! I can't believe I'm sitting with you right now!
Well, okay, in my mind, I'm doing all of that, okay? Case in point, when I was at New York Comic Con, I was 15 feet away from Eliza Dushku, and I was trying very, very hard not to try and jump over the table and glom her. I was trying so hard because I look over and that's Faith from Buffy, damn it.
I got a
I met
question.
you when it was like that.
Like before you became a voice actor, who was your favorite voice actor? Like, who were you like?
Outside of anime, it was definitely Tara Strong. She's brilliant, of course. inside the anime realm, it was Caitlin, just because of her work as Triella. It starts with the character. To me, it starts with the love of the character, and if they fulfill the character's needs, that's when I become oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Really, she's the only one because I don't really watch a lot of anime.
It's okay. We'll fix that.
There's a lot of titles suggested to me. I need to get up there.
So everybody, like next year, we're gonna plan a big anime party, and we're just gonna all go to Tia's house. Yeah, because she won't find that creepy at all. No. I tell you what, to make it less creepy, we'll bring the food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring the booze.
The booze.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Who's gonna bring the anime? Oh, Rock Lee's one of my anime crushes.
Rock Lee?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Loki, you there?
Loki.
Hi.
Okay, we're on with Tia Ballard, who is, of course, happy, and wanted to go ahead and state one of the things that you missed. Her two favorite boys in the fairy tale series are Gray and Loki. So there you go.
Wow. She's got some really great tastes.
I know, I said that too.
Young lady, your taste in anime is so impeccable.
Oh, you're making me blush.
How much did you like playing the little panda?
Oh, Charle, I love Charle. And it was a real honor to be part of Full Metal Alchemist because I watched that back in high school.
Yeah.
And now being a part of it was surreal.
Wait, she voices Charle from Full Metal Alchemist, the little panda?
Yes,
Yes, little panda.
That's awesome.
Just a little background on me. I am in love with pandas. And so as soon as you said that you voiced her, I was like, oh my gosh! Like freaking out.
Aww.
I love pandas. So now I love you.
Yay! I'm glad we can make that connection.
Do you have any?
Pets? Oh, sorry. I do. I have a rat.
Really? What kind?
I don't know. An awesome one.
A cat having a rat as a pet.
A few months ago, my dog of 15 years old died, and I needed a new pet, and I couldn't have a dog where I'm living now, so I got a rat, and her name is Kitten, and she's amazing.
A
rat
rat
has a rat as a pet.
That is awesome.
My dog. I used to have a pet rat as well. It was Seth. He was a little albino rat, so white fur, pink eyes. I will tell you probably one of the funniest things, and it doesn't hurt the rat at all. If you feed a rat a grape, it will get drunk.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! I have to try this now.
Oh boy.
I want to make my rat drunk.
How very cat-like of you.
I had a robo hamster. I read on the internet or something like that hamsters can outdrink humans. And I wanted to get my hamster drunk, but I was told no.
Right now I have 4 dogs, 7 cats, 4 chickens, and something that lives underneath my back porch. I don't know what it is.
It could be a possum, because, I had one living in my bedroom under my entertainment center.
Yeah, that's great.
Those are considered cats in trailer areas. Good.
Have any last minute questions before I get out?
What's your favorite color?
Pink.
I like her. I like her.
I had a couple of last minute things I wanted to do before we wrap this all up. And first off, I've been holding off on this question. Is there anything specifically that you're going to do if the show hits 100 episodes? Because Todd was saying he wants to get the fairy tale tattoo, and we do too. We want to get the fairy tale tattoo. But I didn't know if there was anything else other than tattoo, obviously. I didn't think everybody on the cast was going to try and get a fairy tale tattoo.
Well,
but,
there have certainly been talks of fairy tale tattoo. My brother is actually a tattoo artist, but I don't think I would get a fairy tale tattoo.
Well, is there something you'd like to do to celebrate 100 episodes if we get it?
Oh my gosh.
If you guys get season 2, that puts you at 96 episodes. And then the 2 OVAs, the OVAs are like 2 episodes apiece, so that would technically put you guys at 100 episodes if you get the second batch.
Oh my goodness, that would be such an honor. Oh
so,
gosh.
And there are like 109 episodes of Fairy Tale out right now. So.
Wow, 100. I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas for me? I don't think I get a tattoo just because of the work that I do, but
Get insanely drunk.
that would be good for me. Yeah.
Dress up as the Big Happy.
Maybe I'll cosplay as Happy. Well,
Yeah.
Where are the wings?
I actually saw a Happy cosplayer at GoldCon this year, and I freaked out. I was so happy. I was so happy. I was so happy.
We were at AWA Anime Week in Atlanta, and there was actually a person cosplaying as Plu.
Aww.
They're so adorable.
It's so cute.
That's what we'll do. We'll make her the happy wings, and she can walk around with the happy wings.
Oh my god. If we get 100 episodes, whatever con I go to next, after that 100th episode, I will cosplay as Happy.
Yay!
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 I cannot handle the kawaii ugu-ness of this.
You need to find a fellow voice actor to dress up as Plu to go with you.
Oh, that'd be precious.
I don't know. I would like, if you're gonna pull that off, I think like you and Todd should be at the same convention, and Todd should cosplay as Natsu.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
So that you guys would be Natsu and Happy together. That would be awesome.
Don't forget.
Listen to the plotting going on in my head.
I'm not sure.
The other thing is, what would you like to say to all of our fans and listeners out there, and to the people who have already purchased first DVD and Blu-ray combo pack, and the one that's coming out as like a late Christmas present?
Fairy Tailers, I am so happy. I mean, literally, but figuratively too. I am so happy that you're enjoying the show, and I hope you enjoy part 2 and part 3 and part 57 whenever we get there. And a billion years of Fairy Tale is what we all deserve. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. I love you all.
I'm just gonna keep saying that the whole time. We are just so happy to have Happy.
You are so adorable.
She is.
Oh my god.
Coming to you for Christmas, we shall have the Tia Ballard giggle available. On iTunes and your local droids. Yeah.
I just want you to know I was in a really bad mood till I talked to you, and you made me feel better.
Aww, well, you're welcome.
If I see you, obviously, we'll bring you lettuce, but I think we'll bring you a Reptar bar as well.
You know what? Forget the lettuce. I think a Reptar bar will do it.
So, Elfman, we must get started on that Reptar bar.
I think I'm going to try some of those recipes, too. I'm going to go to your website and look them up and just try them.
Fairytalepodcast.wordpress.com. There we go.
Nice little plug there.
I appreciate the help.
What was that website again?
Fairytalepodcast.wordpress.com.
Wow, what a great site. I'm going to check that out.
So cute.
Keep Tia Ballard employed.
Yeah, please.
More Tia.
I can definitely jump on that. I support that.
I think I picked up instead of just naming this the interview with Happy, I think I'm just going to name this episode Happy Time with Tia.
That's so clever.
Yeah. All right. So yes, this has been an awesome kick-ass interview with.
Hey!
Lots of adorableness.
Yay!
Adorableness all over the place, and once again.
Sorry, I spilled it.
I can't handle how cute you are.
I know, right? That's what I've been saying the whole time. She's just
I
like,
piddled adorableness everywhere.
This is why we are going to ask for you to come back onto the show. Next year. We'll see you next year. I will probably try and drag you on just so I can have some, if nothing else, so I can have you on for like an early birthday thing. My parents will be like, what do you want for your birthday? I was like, nothing. Tia Ballard gave it to me already.
Hello.
My parents are going to be like, what did she give you? I was their episode. I know. I say that, and like all of a sudden, like I can feel these eyes just beating into the back of my skull all the way from the UK, and it's not Psy for once. So, great. So I was like, somewhere in the UK, your boyfriend is glaring daggers at me right now. So, but yeah, fun stuff. All right. Once again, thank you so much for coming onto the show and fully rounding out our main crew. Since we kind of have had Urza and Gray and Lucy. But mostly the people that we've actually talked to the longest are actually you, Todd, and Tyler, because unfortunately I only had 10 minutes at NYCC, and it was everybody that we had to kind of talk to. So, but it was still a fun time, and we definitely want to have you back on. You were so much fun to hang out with.
Well, thanks, and you guys are too. Thank you so much for loving the show as much as you do. Really, it means so much to all of us.
We were fans of Fairy Tale and Happy before you came on, and now we're Tia fan horse. So.
Oh, good! Oh, I love fan horse. Thanks.
Oh my god!
You know what? I will make
so much cuteness. How could you not be?
I will make a T-shirt. Yes.
Team Fanhor?
No, not team. Tia fan horse. Tia fan horse.
Tia fan horse.
I'm Team Tia.
This Ed and Jacob stuff. I'm Team Tia. Yeah.
Team Tia. That sounds better anyway.
It sounds so much better. We're the happy Team Tia.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I swear to God, you give me enough time, I can work happy into just about anything.
Well, the name doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Drink the new Tia drink, because unlike Red Bull, it really gives you wings.
That's good. Happy's like walking product placement. You could be like, feeling blue? Blah, 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 blah.
You're like product placement and crack all rolled into one. So
hey, there we go. That's all I've ever wanted to be.
We actually encourage people to check you guys out. What are some of the ways they...
Find me on Facebook. My fan mail, you can send, or questions or whatever. My email address is isavedtheprincess@gmail.com.
I love that!
Oh my god, that is so amazing.
Doesn't reek of adorable at all.
Well, that's because I'm a Mario fangirl, big time. I run a comic called Pasta. It's Mario based. It's currently on. Yeah.
I've heard it.
Really? Yay! Well, it's on DeviantArt right now. We're in the works of getting a website, and I write it and storyboard for it. And my fan group is called Sweet as a Tickled Peach, and that's also on Facebook.
And I'm going to Facebook right now.
You have the most adorable names for everything.
It's Sweet as a Tickled Peach, the official Get Out of fan group.
It is completely impossible to hear her say that and not smile. Sweet as a tickled peach.
And liked.
And liked. Right now. You just gained like a whole crew of fans right there. Alright, so this has been a awesome interview with Tia Ballard, and I know I've said that like way too many times already. Again, we're so glad to have you on, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you, guys. Well, have fun doing the rest of the podcast.
We will. I don't think we're going to remember what we were supposed to do, because we're going to be like, after you leave, we're going to be like, oh my god, Tia was so awesome.
She was so adorable, we want her ever back.
I'm with Tia.
But again, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
And we hope you enjoyed all of that and are all the ways to get in touch with us.
Find out about the latest Fairy Tale news, when the next episode is out, or to post on our blogs and let us know what you thought, visit fairytalepodcast.wordpress.com. You can also send us an email to fairytalepodcast@gmail.com.
Of course, all our videos are up on YouTube until we find a good feed to host them for iTunes and Zune. However, we do not have all the audio up on our Mega Upload account, which is linked in the description for every video we post up.
If you want to follow us on Twitter to see what pretty pictures we find, new logos, con info, and awesome music, follow us at FairyTaleCast.
Keep up to date on when the newest episodes and chapters come out, as well as chat with other fans of the podcast and the Fairy Tale community. Discuss all your latest obsessions, share news, and chat with the crew of the podcast. Also be sure to send us your AMVs to post as well as any cosplay images you have. Help our community of fans to grow. So once again, that was the interview with Tia Ballard. We really hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget all the wonderful ways to get in touch with her via Facebook, fan mail, whatever. And we really hope that you guys enjoyed this. We had a blast. Sorry there was so much talking with me, and we did have a bit of technical issues. We had some sound issues that we will work on fixing at a later time. But again, we really appreciated Tia coming on. She was such a sweetheart, and we hope that you enjoyed the interview with her just as much as we did. So, this is Natsu Drag Neil signing out. Just remember, from our guild to yours, this is the Fairy Tale Podcast, and we are signing out of here. Peace.